When my days end, I might just fall in love. I'm not the DJ and I love this song. Me and you and the night.
Hello and what's up guys, it's Sims4 here, so welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, it's been a long time since I've been here and we're back. We're totally back. We're starting off strong with Paralives. Finally! It's been so many years that I was so excited for that game. I am just mesmerized. I have so much to tell you guys, so much to take in. That is my first speed build. First of all, I want to thank the Paralives team for providing me a code. I'm not like a Paralives partner, but they've been so nice to me. And I reached out to them and they reached back and they actually provided me a free Steam code to actually claim the game. And I am so excited to actually put my hands on the game. And I was so rushing yesterday when I saw the early access is out. Thank you all so much to Paralives Studio for providing me the code. I am so excited for the game. I cannot even put it into words. You can see we're already starting off strong. We're going into the game, into the landscaping, and I tell you guys, there's so much to take in, so much stuff to actually talk about. I don't have even words. I am so beyond excited, and I actually saw on Twitter that they hit like within a couple of hours 250,000 copies, and they had like after 3 hours I think they had like 70k people simultaneously in the game. I wish the Paralives Studio all of the best. I hope they will have the most successful launch of a early access game that they can even imagine. I really wish them all the best. They really deserve it. It's noticeable. Guys, if I tell you it's noticeable, it is noticeable. They love us. They love us. They put so much work, so much effort into the early access version of the game. Like some games that I played in early access versions, you do notice there's like stuff lacking. There's like a lot of things that feel like a not polished game. That game feels so polished. It's insane. It is so freaking insane that we need to dive in. We need to go into the topics. First of all, I was starting off with like a couple home that I wanted to create. I actually used Pinterest a couple of days ago to search for some inspirations. That was one of the builds that really inspired me, and then I was like, okay, that can be a first nice build. You can see me already going for the shape of the house, because it's kind of a modern style, boxy style of a house. There's so much to take in. I don't know even where to start. I have so much to talk about, so much to share. I went into the game straight into the build mode, and I gotta say it's extremely intuitive how to build in Paralives. It is so intuitive, it's so easy. You can see on the left side of the screen I have like the building menu. I have like the several categories where I can choose windows, doors, stairs, walls, wall colors, adjustable windows. You just see it in the video. It's insane that thing is possible. I cannot even imagine my deepest dreams that I can adjust windows just like that to how I want them to be. It is wow. I really cannot put into words how much fun I had yesterday to actually the thing that you just saw right now, which is like that is one of the problems that I actually encountered, was with the angles of the video, like switching a little bit wonky. I left it inside the speedbuilds just so you can see what bugs I also encountered while building. But let's keep going. The resizing objects, adjusting windows, adjusting the furniture. You can terrain paint, you can do terrain tools like elevate and lower the floor, and then actually you can put terrain paint on it, you can put flowers on it. It's insane. And there's so much to take in. There's even like a terrain paint that will make 3D grass on your floor, like on your garden, and it's insane. There's so much to take in over here. We're actually already a little bit into the build. you can see I had like the vision of a modern house for 2 people, with office space, living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, for a little bit of space for hobbies. You see that? You see that terrain paint? You just see that. I can paint flowers on the floor. That is just insane. That voiceover is all over the place. But there's just so much hype around the game. I cannot even put it into words how much I love it. It's been so intuitive, so easy to actually go around in the building mode. It didn't took me much time to actually adjust myself to that. You can rise, you can lower objects, you can resize them, there's no grid. There's no grid snapping. You can actually, when you're pressing Alt on the keyboard, you can actually place everything how you want it to be placed, and it's so insane. I am mesmerized by what the Paralives studio actually did with that game. It is an early access game. It is extremely okay to encounter bugs. It's extremely okay to have lacking stuff in the game. For example, the one thing that I was lacking in this specific build was a pond or like a pool. That would have actually like made the build even more fancy. But they even said that it's gonna be in a major update in the future. And I am so freaking excited. You can actually see me do like a nice pathway. I resized the stone slabs, I think they called. I did like the rounded shapes in my garden space. I created like small similar spots that like have the same flowers reoccurring again. Placing stones to make it look like very realistic. I am so mesmerized by the terrain paint with the grass. That looks so good. I am beyond words for that game. And you can see it actually didn't took me much time to get used to the controls. The game just launched yesterday. And it was so intuitive, so easy to get used to it. Actually, the camera, how it's moving and stuff, it's very similar to The Sims. The resizing of the objects, it's giving you so many possibilities what to create, how to create it, what to achieve with that. You can basically adjust the given assets in the game to your style, to your wishes. The Sims is giving you given assets and you need to deal with them. You need to adjust yourself to them. And Paralives letting you adjust them to your needs and your wishes, and it's amazing. I had such a blast building that. I had such a blast creating that landscaping. Even in The Sims, my big thing that I love to do is outsides of buildings. I'm not quite a big fan of doing the interior design. It's just I do it, but it's not like that much hyped around it. I love creating outdoor spaces. I love creating community lots. Not quite sure how that's working in Paralives. I was not even a single minute in the in live mode, to be honest. I have so much to still explore, but I saw the game, I logged into the game, I created a household, and the first thing I did was building. I am an architect deep down in my heart. I wish I would have become an architect in real life also. But I had to try out the build mode because it was just speaking to me. I saw all of the videos of the Paralives team. I even checked because when they sent me the code, they actually also sent me like a press kit. They also sent me a lot of videos that they had for the publishing of the game and stuff. It's just so insane to see what they actually did, what they actually think about. Even in an early access stage of the game, it's wow. That game surprised me. It was I was not having like, I knew it's an early access game, you know what I mean? So I was not expecting it to be extremely polished yet. I was building for I think 4 hours in total. Like I have like now 5 hours inside the game. I think 1 hour was like getting adjusted, getting tested and stuff. I think the build itself took me like 3 to 4 hours, something like that, to actually film it and create it. And it was so easy, it was so intuitive, it was wow. I am speechless. you can notice that. I am actually speechless by all the details. I am actually speechless by how insanely detailed the game is already in that stage. There's, wow, you can actually see me. I created already the front space of the build. I created like a nice grilling space with like an umbrella for sitting and stuff. And I actually, in the back of the house, like on the right side to the house, I actually wanted to create like a bigger dining table, a bigger opportunity for people to come together and actually eat together. The only thing that I couldn't do yet was playtesting the build. I also need to do that, so that's why you need to be a little bit patient with me uploading it to the Steam Workshop. There is a possibility similar to the gallery, the Steam Workshop, where you can basically download my build. It will be uploaded by Thursday. I'm gonna also put that into the description the moment it's gonna be uploaded over there. I still need to figure out some things. I want to play test it in like a calm way. You can actually see me just now setting up like a dining table with spoons, with forks and glasses and plates and a lot of salt, pepper, food, and the basket with baguette and then wine. That is so insane. I love it. You can even see me typing like in the search bar and looking for a tablecloth to place it on the table. The search bar is actually working kind of good. Like I have some very obvious things that I was using for example, if you type in, I think PC and TV, it's not actually recognizing what you're searching for. So the search bar is actually a little bit still like not that polished yet, but it's no problem because the rest of the tools to actually find the furniture pieces that you want, like the whole menu of building, is very intuitive, very easy to find. Some things it's actually easy, like trash cans and mailboxes I actually didn't find. I just found like one that you can place on the wall, but I did not find like a standing one. But yeah, I also really love the lighting in the game. The light is very giving mood lights. It's very realistic light, let's say it like that. It's very... I also am a huge fan of the lighting in The Sims 4, but that one had like something. It had like something very special about it. I don't know what it was, but it was really, really adorable to see that. I really enjoyed it. You can actually set the timing of the day in a very small gaps. Like you can make it like a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, or the time of the day. That was insanely cool because you can basically adjust it to how you want your building to look like, in which light and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that fact that we can have like so many possibilities to specify the time of the day in the building mode. I really, really liked it. I think it's not that particularly good in The Sims 4. I'm also like hyped to see what's gonna be with seasons, because the Paralives studio also said seasons is going to come in a major update in the future. You can actually see me right now doing the rooftop, not bar, but the rooftop, basically a seating area. There's gonna be like a staircase from the balcony to the top roof. There's no rain, so let's be realistic. The stuff that is like sitting over there, like the couch and stuff, it's not gonna be wet because there is no rain. There is no weather yet, so we can be a little bit on the unrealistic side over here. I will acknowledge that. Staircases, you just see me alternating the staircase on which side I want the railing, if I want like a railing on the top floor and stuff like that. Is insane. The possibilities to adjust stair railings is something that The Sims has never accomplished in 14 years. I still have like a glitching staircase into the wall till this day, and it's insane. It's insane. Is it 14 years? No, it's 12 years. 12 years? Yeah, 12 years of The Sims 4. But it's still insane that they did not manage to do that. Wow. That build made me so much joy, so much fun to actually create it. It was so much fun to try out all the different furnitures. And you know what's the good part? There's the Steam Workshop where people are already starting to create CC mods. It's insane. The game is like out for what? Like not even 24 hours. Like currently I'm doing the voice record the day after the release, and it's insane. There's like that's not even 24 hours that the game is out, and people are already starting to create CC, starting to create content, starting to create mods. It's wow. I have like a huge respect to the people who actually already went into the CC section, but that makes it even so impressive because you can basically add to your game more furniture that the existing ones that are already there to enhance basically the amount of stuff that you have in the early access stage of the game. You can see me, I just finished like the outside of the house. We are going straight to the inside of the house, and needless to say, wow. The curved walls, hello? I was shocked when I saw that curved walls actually work. I was shocked when I saw how easy it is to create floor plans without snapping. It's one thing that I actually did encounter, which I think the Paralives team needs to take that into account in the future. In the Sims, there's the possibility to actually, maybe I also did not find the option, can also be, you're very much welcome to correct me in the comment section, but I did not find the possibility to actually paint the floor like one tile by one, because I wanted to have like an open kitchen and living room space. You will see it like in a bit. I wanted to create that, but I was not like, I had to paint the whole room, like the floor, the whole room. The same goes for walls. You need to paint a full wall in the same color. So that is something that the Paralives team can add in the future. They even have like a bug report menu. Like if you see on the top screen of what I'm showing right now, there is like the thumb up, thumb down thing next to the information button. Over there, you can actually report bugs, which is extremely useful because you don't need to fill in like a ticket or write the contact mail of Paralives Studio. You can actually just fill in the report section or give ideas and hints. I think that is very cool that they're working so transparent with us and they actually want to hear our opinion as the beta playtesters. It's wow. I had so much fun. First of all, because I also played Inzoi, right? I had like 1-2 hours playing Inzoi, trying to build a house, and I kid you not, I was so frustrated. I did not enjoy it at all. I was extremely frustrated with Inzoi. It was so much not intuitive. It was so much overpowered in terms of possibilities that you could do over there. Paralives, I kid you not, I was a little bit worried that I'm gonna be a little bit too overwhelmed with all of the stuff that I can do because of the adjustable furnitures and stuff like that. But to be honest, the doubts that I had were really not coming to reality. The fact that I can adjust is not giving me thousands of options, which is difficult for me to choose. It actually gave me the opportunity to build how I wanted to be and to adjust it to how I needed to be. So I love the fact that the game is not too overloaded with stuff. I love that the fact that the game is not overwhelming you with so many possibilities. You can actually see me trying to create a kitchen because I wanted to use tiles in the kitchen. I could not create like an open space with the kitchen tiles because I cannot put like each small floor tile in a different like colored floor. So I was trying to play also with curved wall, but I kid you not, I did not find the way in yet to deal with them in the correct way. I have some like ideas what to build in Paralives from Pinterest. I have some curved because I really wanted to go for the curved wall tool. I have some ideas with curved walls, and if I'm gonna do a build like that, maybe it's gonna be the next build that I'm gonna do. I actually need to try it out to get used to the curved walls too, because I did not understand quite correctly yet how to do it. So that is like one thing that was not intuitive. Something that I really liked about Paralives is cluttering. If you know me and you saw my previous builds, I love to clutter my stuff. I love to make it lived in. I love to make my build look like someone is living there. I love to place a lot of stuff. I love just to make it feel full and not like empty, because that's something that I always feel like the pre-given buildings, also in The Sims, they always feel empty. And I love to make it filled with clutter and life and plants and stuff like that. So I actually really enjoyed it over here in Paralives, because Paralives actually don't have snapping. You can place everything what you want wherever you want. That is so insane. That was so easy, so intuitive, so so nice just to place everything that you have wherever you want. You can just press Alt, you can place it wherever you want. You have like the if you if you press Shift on an object, you can actually higher it and lower it, so you can basically place stuff that is not snapping on the table or something like that. You can just higher it to place it wherever you want. It was so insane to build with that, so insane. It made it so easy to actually fill in spaces. In The Sims, it's actually taking a lot of time to hire, and then you have like a lot of combinations on the keyboard to do it, to put stuff up and stuff. Yeah, you have the tool mod and so on, but you can do it over here without a tool mod. That is so insane. For the record, I already saw Twisted Maxi doing mods for Paralives. I don't know how fast he's working, but he's working very fast. I saw so many stuff. I even saw like people removing blurriness of the powers when they're doing stuff. So Wicked Whims is like a thing in Paralives in the Steam Workshop. You're more than welcome to check it out. I did not check it out. That was so insane. Something that I had a little bit of a problem with was finding clutter. Like there is like one section that you can actually go and look for clutter, but it was not that easy to find, let's say like that. I had like to go into a lot of categories to actually find what I wanted to find. Like for example, I was searching for like desk clutter, and it was a little bit difficult to find it, but in the end I managed. So that is something that maybe is also something that they can like improve in the future, like do in the categories like an easier way to find clutter. Or maybe it's just like because I don't know the build mode yet enough. I think it's more that, because in The Sims I already know where to find everything. So I think it's like a muscle memory that you need to achieve at some point. When I was creating the living room, adjustable couches is like it's like the invention of the century. I also saw people already, like I saw a couple of videos of people building in Paralives, and they just using the adjustable couches. There's no glitching problem. I think the only thing that is glitching through the Paras is the pillows and cushions that you can place on the couch. You can even place, can you imagine, you can even place like a blanket hanging over the couch. That is so insane. That is the amount of detail that I wish The Sims would have. I have curtains that I can adjust in width and in length. So I can basically make like a short curtain, a long curtain. I can adjust the wall height, how high I want them to be. I can build so many floors. I saw someone building like 10, 20 floors and it's not ending. It's wow. There's also a cheat console in the game. They know us very good because they also made it that you can open it with Control-Shift-C. And I think if you type in jackpot, you can actually add to your household more money. Because that's the first build that I did in Paralives. And you know what? I just wanted to spend money. I want to take advantage of the full potential of the game. To be honest, it was not that bad. I think I added like 3 times jackpot, which is giving like 50k, I think. I think the build is costing around like 100 something k. It's not that expensive, but I will definitely do also a starter home for 30,000 paradigms. I think the currency is called in this game. I will do that in the near future also. But the first build, I was like, I want to create what I want. I don't want to be in any sort of like a lack of money. I just want to buy whatever I want. I just wanted to create something nice and pretty and just pretty to look at. Adjustable like beds, also a really nice thing. So you can make like a single bed to a double bed to a triple bed to the quadra bed. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. I think one thing that was not adjustable that I saw, a couple of mirrors are not adjustable. I think in general things that are like not useful to make them bigger. I think also like ovens and stuff like that. You cannot adjust them in size, but which is okay. That's totally fine, right? Something that I also really liked are clothing racks. You have like a small little box with like not folded laundry. You have like racks with clothes hanging. You can put shoes and clothes that are like folded into the free spaces of those clothing racks. That is so cute. That is such a nice detail. I really love it. I am also, because if you know me already and you saw videos on my channel, I love plants. I am like a plant lover. If I have like an empty space in my building, there's gonna be a plant. Whatever, you have like a corner where you don't know what to place over there, I'm gonna put a plant over there. And the fact that I can resize them and make them how I want them to be and how I want them to fit is something that I haven't even showed you yet. And showed, yes, but I haven't even talked about. There's a color wheel. Hello, Sims 3. Welcome back. You have been missed. It's insane to be possible to choose the color. You can add swatches, like you have like a couple of pre-made swatches for each building item. There's the possibility to add swatches yourself. You can even make the room all in custom colors how you want them to. You can basically create a full pink Barbie room because you can re-swatch everything that you have to make it fit to your needs. It's wow. I am beyond words. The fact that they actually brought even like a laundry machine to the early access of the game, that was also like shocking me. I was shocked when I saw that there is actually a laundry machine. I was shocked that there is like gym workout stuff. I have like a open gym space in the outside of my balcony. There's even like a clothing rack that you can just pull and hang outside of the building. I was not doing it because I did not fit the vibe of the building. But it's a possibility. It's insane that all of that thing is a possibility in the early access stage of the game. We're close to the end of the building. I have so much more to tell you guys, but there's gonna be a lot more speed builds in the next couple of days. I actually want to come back to content creation. I want to show you a lot of stuff that you can create in Paralives. I'm gonna upload all of the stuff to the Steam Workshop. I just need to try and figure it out. The moment I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna also put the link to the Steam Workshop in the description box. And I wish you all the best. I wish everyone a happy enjoying of Paralives. I can extremely recommend it from the first look. Let me know what you want me to build. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see also gameplay stuff, if you want to see anything from me, anything built, I'm probably also gonna try to do community lots just to show you what is all possible with the given assets in the game. I wish you all a lovely day. We're gonna see each other very soon in the next video, and yeah, stay tuned for that. Have a lovely day.